This video is brought to you by Ridge. My newest addition to my EDC and my new daily driver is the Poodle Mini Pro in this Starlight color. Now, I'm new to this brand and I do have some thoughts about it, like the fact that it collects, debris. But I can tell you one thing, the battery life on this thing is simply amazing. In fact, I'd say it's too much for my needs. Oh no, go back upstairs. Go. Okay, so let's talk real tech accessories. As we welcomed the summer, I dusted off my bronze Bellroy Classic backpack as I really wanted something more compact and lightweight than my previous EDC. Although this is a soft bag with little internal padding and structure, I'm not worried about the tech inside as almost everything lives within its own pouch or case. It fits the 16-inch MacBook Pro, no problem, and I find the front pocket and the internal mesh pocket enough to hold some loose items. I've combined it with the bronze Bellroy Tech Kit, which is a gray pouch as it's neither soft nor a heavy hardshell case, keeping an ideal structure while allowing for some slack for what matters most. The dividers inside are great for all sorts of battery packs, chargers, cables, drivers, you name it. And when it comes to matching colors, things couldn't be better. Or could they? Well, they could if I throw in the Harbour London Carry All iPad Folio sleeve. Now, I talked about this ultra mega soft sleeve in my latest iPad accessories video, which I'll link at the end of this one. This is my ditch my computer and everything else sleeve that I use to carry my tablet as well as daily tech essentials if I want to go short pants in the summertime. It has just the right amount of internal dividers, and I mentioned in the other video, it's the only accessory here that gets better over time. Another thing that gets better over time are the videos, so subscribing might be something to consider because why not? Now you might be wondering, how well do these items match? One is leather and the others are woven fabric. Well, check this out. Bam! A match made in heaven. Now, during the week, on many occasions, I might leave the laptop at the studio whenever I want to travel lighter, and I'll just grab the sleeve and toss in maybe some earbuds and other bits and pieces. When I want to make sure that I have all the important gear with me, I just put in the laptop in the Bellroy backpack and just toss in the sleeve, and wha-bam! Now, last time someone asked me how much everything weighs, so let me just fill this up and let's check it out. All right, let's see. 5.10. Not bad. While on the topic of the sleeve, let me quickly mention the iPad. This is the 11-inch iPad Pro M2. I go back and forth between the Logitech Combo Touch keyboard, video link in the description by the way, and the Magic Keyboard because of the better lappability, as I call it. I was using the iPad for everything else besides video editing, but now that my video editing platform Final Cut Pro is available on iPad OS, I am tempted to use it even more. The Magic Keyboard is wrapped in a D-brand skin, by the way. Okay, let me show you something cool that I keep in my tech pouch. This is Bank's MagClap Stand Go. It's a MagSafe power bank that packs 10,000 mAh capacity. It can charge the iPhone to like 50% in like 30 minutes, but what's more impressive here is that I can charge up to 3 devices at the same time. It has pass-through charging, allowing you to plug in the battery to top it up, while also wirelessly charging the phone. Despite being a chunky boy in the world of MagSafe batteries, it boasts a great grip thanks to the rubbery finish on the outside, and if you haven't noticed by now, it has a built-in kickstand that can be used to prop the iPhone in both directions. The battery indicator on the side is more than welcome, and let me show you this. This is the Apple MagSafe battery. It doesn't have official capacity numbers listed on Apple's website, but according to sources, it's around 1500 mAh. This is the Bank's power bank with its 10,000 mAh capacity. The MagSafe battery costs $99, which is around 6 cents per milliamp. The Bank's battery costs $43, which is less than half a cent per milliamp. something to consider. Next up is an everyday carry duo that is very minimal yet super functional. Let me start with the Ridge wallet. This royal black aerospace grade aluminum wallet can hold up to 12 cards, which even at max capacity has the fraction of the footprint of a traditional wallet. You can be sure your cards are safe as it blocks RFID, and in the package there is a small tool that you can use to modify it. You can either use it with the included cash strap or attach a money clip instead, or even both. Matching the aluminum aesthetics is the key case, which can safely cocoon between 2 to 6 keys, giving you easy access to them thanks to the tension plate system. The key case has a compact silhouette, and my favorite part is the spring steel clip, which allows me to attach it to my pocket or belt. Both the Ridge wallet and key case are my ideal summer solution to reducing bulk in my pockets. By the way, both are available as a daily driver kit as well, so head over to the link in the description to take advantage of Ridge's special Father's Day sale and get up to 40% off. Okay, so let me show you some amazing earbuds that very few people are talking about. These are the Status Between 3 ANC earbuds. We're talking Apple AirPods Pro rivals here, coming at a price of $250. Few things make these earbuds special. For starters, they sound fantastic. The triple driver acoustics provide very clear yet punchy sound signature on par with the best out there. Where they excel in my opinion are the mics. They have 6 beam-forming microphones with environmental noise reduction. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so let's test these Status microphones. I'm gonna do a recording on the iPhone and I will replace my voice from the mic with the recording from the phone. So, at this point, here's a question. Did you watch the Apple keynote, and what do you think about the Vision Pro? Let me know in the comments. So as expected, for that price, they feature water resistance and USB-C plus wireless charging. There's also a Status app that I can use to tweak the EQ, but what impressed me more here is the weight. They are very lightweight, inexpensive something else, which I'll mention in a moment. The reduced weight, however, alongside the dual rubber customizable tips, makes them absolutely the most comfortable in-ear buds I've ever tested. Oh, something is already running. It's actually very comfortable. Yeah. There's a big chunk of passive noise cancellation, which means they make a very good seal. So right now, I'm pretty much isolated from my surroundings, which is very impressive just by passive noise cancellation, and active noise cancellation is not even on right now. And these are really comfortable. No, I have no pressure on my ears. And like, they're not heavy. This is nice. Okay, I hope they sound good. So the weight reduction is the downside and upside at the same time. They offer 8 hours of continuous listening with active noise cancelling on, or 12 hours without. No additional charge in the case, which is not bad because you can always toss them on the charger at night. And yeah, it's not a big deal. I'm very, very impressed. Okay, so let's spice things up. This is my iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is inside a limited edition Pitaka Mac Easy case that is actually based on a game made specifically by Pitaka. This is the second case part of their Weaving Plus series that features high-performance materials in a new way to make cases more creative and actually achieve this pixel art form, which is very unique. I've talked with Pitaka and I was told that these cases are extremely difficult to produce, so if you really want to grab something unique, check out the link below before they run out. If not, you can just head over to their website and actually play the pixel game, which has a story behind it. Armed with a sword and a shield, the brave and upright warrior looks for the legendary power of truth, escorted by the Elf of Light during their journey. This is so cool. My limited edition case is number 324, which is written alongside the camera bumper, and aside from the cool pin in the package, there's also my favorite Mac Easy grip holder / stand in matching pixel art. I have one more retro-inspired EDC item that I want to show you, but before that, I've been asked about my Apple Watch Ultra Band many times in the comments, and I wanted to show it to you. This is the Bandwerk model G1S. It's stainless steel, and I think it's the best Apple Watch Ultra Band out there simply because it fits the watch like no other. After this band, any other band on the Ultra looks as if I stole it from another watch. It just doesn't match. The G1S is very comfortable and I use it non-stop. Working out, sleeping with it, swimming, you name it. You can actually see the little scratches and imperfections that have accumulated over the last 6 months of non-stop use, and I'm totally fine with them. Each of the 112 components are milled in a process that takes forever with an accuracy of 0.01 millimeters, and the satin finish is polished by hand. It's an expensive band, don't get me wrong, but it's amazing. Another item I carry with me since it arrived is the Poco F5 Pro. Now, this is not my primary phone, but I want to keep my finger on the pulse of everything Android, plus I'm constantly testing cross-platform apps that I can recommend. Although it's running last-gen processor, which is no slouch, it features tons of RAM, and paired with the 120Hz AMOLED display, this 6.67-inch panel is a pleasure to use. Interestingly, I find this phone much more comfortable to hold than my iPhone because of the sleek shape. In terms of photos and videos, the camera doesn't disappoint either. One thing I really like about this phone is the 67-watt turbocharging that can top up the F5 Pro to 50% in like 15 minutes. 30 watts wireless charging is also great, by the way. Now that I mentioned 67 watts charging, let me show you the cutest power brick I have ever seen. This is the Shark Geek Retro 67-watt GAN charger, inspired clearly by the old Macintosh. The level of detail on this shell is amazing. Check out the little fake buttons on the side. So cool. This charger intelligently distributes power between the 3 USB-C ports on the top, and by far the best thing about it is the real-time power display that is not just there for the looks. It actually works. Matrix style when not in use, and the rest of the time it helps you track the state of charge. It supports most major fast charging protocols out there like PD, QC, SCP, FCP, and inside there is a temperature sensor that adjusts the charging speed to avoid overheating. In the package there are 3 outlet adapters depending on your needs. Like this. Too bad that this is not the same color as the body of the actual brick, but overall it has to be the cutest 67-watt charger. If you want to know more about the tech that I carry in my pouch, as well as the magic behind this amazing power bank over here, head over to my previous EDC episode. Like and subscribe to the channel, as well as my newsletter, and as always, it's been an absolute pleasure. This is Z, over and out.